Hello guys and welcome back to Hey Manager with me Alex, and today it's episode 14 of the PSG save, and today we're going to get straight into the action and see where we can go from here. So today it's Angers in the semi-final of the French Cup, and let's just see how we've fared since last time. So we did play Real San Sebastian or Real Sociedad last time, who managed to lose that 3-0, a massive loss. A huge loss, which sort of summarised our whole season, to be honest. We didn't play well whatsoever from the off. We did, in fact, concede 3 when we had an XG. Well, Real San Sebastian had an XG of 1. They had mass amounts of possession. It was just a shocking game all round by us. And as you can see here, for example, Hakimi a 6.2. We saw João Neves a 6.3, Dembele 6.2, Kvaratskhelia 6.2, Barcola a 6.2. It was really poor. Really, really poor. And on aggregate, 4-2 to Real Sociedad. And that saw us come out of the Europa League. So since then, Havre 1-0 win, Doué getting a goal in that one, and then again in the Nantes game at home, Doué getting a goal and Kvaratskhelia scoring a penalty. So since then we've been doing all right, and now we've got no Europe, we've got purely the French games to go. We could get the double going. French Cup semi-final. We were going to whoever goes through against Angers plays Nice. Nice looking like a strong side, a relatively strong side. Laborde doing very, very well for them. And Ndombele back as well. And then they've got Duper and Klaus. And a few nice little players in there. Makoko as well. Cho, I think that's Mohamed Ali Cho. He's very good as well. Or a good upcoming player. But otherwise, I'd fancy our chances against this side. If you can see here, in terms of who's actually worth the most amount of money, Makoko up there. Tabida, who's out on loan at Curran at West Ham. Then you got Buani. Buonani, I think that's how you pronounce it. 20 years of age, looks very, very good, really good on FM. But yeah, other than that, the board looks very strong. 30 years of age, still going strong, as I say. Looks really good, actually. Just a little bit weak, but otherwise looks pretty good. So, yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it today. Tactical meeting. I think we've got a few, we've been managing quite a few injuries in this, that, and the other, but for now, I think I'm pretty happy with how we're going to set up this side. So we've got a lot of injuries. Lucas Nander's out, Nuno Mensch out, and Soccer out. Quite a few injuries at the moment, but for now, this is probably our strongest side. This is our strongest side for sure. We're going to go positive against Angers. Nothing really to highlight either. I mean, we could be bringing through a few younger players, but at the moment, there's no point. There's really no point. I think now it's just about trying to get to the end of the season. We need to get at least this cup to prove to the owners that we are still a pretty strong side. So, yeah, again, trying to make sure that we win this cup, win the league. We're now 8 points ahead in the league. I need to show you that afterwards. Our current form looks pretty good. The game against Real Sociedad, just a bit of a blip in what's been a pretty good season for us so far. So let's see how we fare against Angers in this game. So we're 10 minutes in. We've got a highlight here. Donnarumma picks up the ball as they tried to chip him there, actually. I think they did. So Donnarumma rolls out to Zaire Emery into João Neves now. Into Dembele. Dembele plays a beautiful ball forward to Vitinha. Can he have a go? He has a go himself. 6th goal of the season for Vitinha. A 20-yard screamer in a season where I think we've lacked a proper goal scorer. Your focal point, your goal scorer that you want to see week in, week out. Vitinha, his 6th goal there. Could we have had more from him? Probably. Do I think he might get shifted on next season? I think he might. There's a bit of interest in Vitinha, which is one of the key things that I want to try and move on. I want to try and move him on, see him leave the squad. It's one of those. Zaire Emery's going to stick in that side. I've already started planning for the next season where we can improve, what I think we need to do to get better. I think there's going to be a few big changes coming up anyway, let's put it that way, as Angers now look to try and get back into the game. They've played it all the way outwards now, and it's a beautiful ball in. Pacho's there though, and Hakimi now, as he's done all season, can he maraud down the wing, this time on the left-hand side, not his favoured right. Dembele's there though, whips it in, finds Kvaratskhelia, and there we have it. Will that be offside though? That's the question. Kvaratskhelia, who's been fantastic for us all year, the amount of goals and assists he's had, he's really been the key for us. As the goal's going to stand, because I believe he just ran onto the end of it. But beautiful ball down the line to Dembele, who with his weaker foot manages to find Kvaratskhelia. And what a beautiful goal that was. Brilliant finish, great goal, and overall, we're looking good. We're looking pretty good. We don't need to see the offside, do we? We've been all over Angers in this first half. 45 minutes coming up now. It's a highlight just before half time, though. And if Angers do manage to make something of this, I'd be a little bit worried. The momentum may be shifting in their favour, but Vitinha intercepts. It's into Dembele. Dembele across now to Barkolu. Finds Zagu, who's made the overlap. Beautiful ball across. João Neves, can he get something on it? He can. But Fofana manages to see that over. It's a goal kick, and that has been a great half for us. I'm going to say we're ahead on the scoreboard. We certainly deserve to be so, and that has been brilliant for us. Really, really good showing. Not going to give Angers any opportunity to try and get into this game whatsoever. We are obviously playing at Angers Stadium as well. Dembele whips one in for Farmer, punches it out. Pacho's there now. João Neves, is Pacho going to go himself? He tries to take it inside. He's not got the dribbling ability. Hakimi's there, finds João Neves. João Neves managed to hook one in at that near post. 15 goals for him this season in all competitions now. He's been one of the standout players. He's been one of the better players going forward and finishing in the box. He, again, I'd love to see him stay, but this whole challenge revolves around the French Revolution, shall we call it, at PSG. I want to see as many French players in here. We've seen a surge in French talent in recent years. You see Doués, you see like your Barcolas. I'm trying to think of French players abroad because there definitely is some. Dembele's been fantastic. As a Bamba Dieng, what a whip that was! That had some absolute ferocity on it. Flipping heck. Capel launches it out to the edge of the box where Dieng's all by himself. One touch out of his feet, and that's some serious, powerful shot, that great technique. And he puts that in the back of the net, to which now there's another highlight straight from kickoff. As this is heating up a little bit now. Hakimi goes down the wing. Look at the pace of him. Look at the pace of Hakimi as he beats his man, manages to win the ball back as he nearly lost it there. Hakimi tries to go down the line. I think he's trying to find some support. It's a pretty poor challenge there. That is terrible. Is he going to give him a red card here? That should definitely be a sending off. Himad Abdelli gets a bit too excited, and that's seen him leave the pitch. As the ball's fired in now, can we get a header on it? We can. And now I think it's time to really rest our big players. Let the smaller players. Let the other players having a bit of game time. Mayulu can come in. Kvaratskhelia out. Doué in. Gabord can come in. Let Hakimi have a rest as well. We see Beraldo come in. We're going to let Warren Zaïre-Emery have a rest too. So that's all 5 substitutes for the most tired players. We're going to bring in a whole new fresh 5 who are pretty young. Let's see what they can do. Doué turns his man. He's been good all season. He's tackled in the box though. Beraldo wins the header. Mayulu's there. Vitinha plays Lee Kangin. Lee Kangin through on goal. Vitinha, it's his 7th goal of the season for Lee Kangin. What a finish that was. And this could be a bloodbath now. 4-1 to us. This could really be the game that I needed, to be honest. Try and get morale high. Mayulu, Vitinha finds the run, spots the run of Lee Kangin, who lifts it over the keeper into the middle of the net. Didn't go either way. Sold him and puts it into the back of the net. Beautiful goal. 65 minutes in, we are now cruising. We are absolutely cruising. Let's go attacking. Why not, eh? Because we might as well try and get as many goals as we can in this now. Marquinhos at the back. Vitinha plays Doué. Doué, can he maybe outpace his man? He goes all the way. Puts it over the bar. I do like Doué a lot in that attacking midfielder position. He seems to play so well going in behind the striker. I think him as a whole, I'll probably try and put him and make that position his next year. But yeah, 87 minutes in now. Let's see what else we can try and get out of this game. 90th minute. I think the main one for me is trying to improve this back line, get a few backups in. But for me, what a fantastic way to see ourselves go into the final of the French Cup. We're going to make our way all the way there. We're going to get there, and I cannot wait. I seriously cannot wait for that final. I'm very happy with how we've played. I can't lie. I'm going to send the assistant in. But fantastic stuff. Vitinha, absolutely brilliant. At the Stade de France, 81,000 capacity. We are going to have an absolute ball at Saturday, the 25th of May, which, to be fair, this probably will come out around that time. Let's have a look. I can't remember the date now. Oh, the date. It's my birthday today, 26th of May, Monday the 26th. I'm going to do a double recording today, maybe even a triple, just to try and get ahead of the game. I've got a very busy week next week as well, but today, a fantastic day for it. And yeah, let's hopefully see ourselves do better than PSG. We've seen the Ligue 1 end. I will do a review of that at the end of this year, as I'm going to quickly just flick onto the final stages of this. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we're up to with this save. In the league itself, we are on 72 points. We've had 23 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. PSG finished on 26 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses. So if we can manage to just avoid losing any more games, we take this year as a successful Ligue 1 year, which is a little bit better than Luis Enrique. A horrendous attempt at the Champions League. How Luis Enrique has managed that, I do not know. We didn't even get past the group stage. Let's just put it that way. So, fantastic stuff by PSG in real life there. As for me, a massive failure. Huge failure. But in the league and the French Cup, we'll see ourselves go there. And then also we'll have the French Cup, which will take place, I think, will it take place after the, is it before? I think it's just before the Champions League. I doubt it'll be before, after the Champions League, into June. But I believe it's before the Champions League. We'll have to see how PSG fare in that, and hopefully by then I will bring you the French Cup semi-final final anyway. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Thank you for 271 sub-managers. I need to update that above. But yeah, thank you guys for 271 sub-managers. It's much appreciated, and I shall catch you in the next one. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.